I'm joined by Longford Town manager Neale Fenn after a fantastic 5-1 win over UCD at the UCD Bowl. Neale, this one was a tight one to call going into the game, but your team has come out and blitzed UCD in that second half. You must be over the moon with that performance.
Yeah, obviously we're delighted. It's tough. It always is tough here, especially playing against the league leaders. So we knew it was going to be hard. We knew we'd have to work hard, and today we took our chances, and we got the 5-1 win. But that's what happens. We said to the boys that that's your reward to working hard, and it was a great result. When
people look at the scoreline, they're going to think, wow, that must have been easy for Longford. But in that first half, UCD get an equaliser after 34 minutes. Your team were looking a little bit under pressure, and many people probably would have taken a draw at half time, but then Dylan McGlade gets back post 2-1, fantastic goal, and your team just from there never looked back.
Yeah, like we say, they're a good team. They're a very good team. They've got very good players. So you have to be concentrated. You have to be working hard the whole 90 minutes, and they are going to have chances. They're good players. They are going to create stuff. So they scored a goal, but it's just sticking at it, telling the boys to concentrate on what we're doing, and they did. We managed to get the goal before half time, and the second half was all about trying to stay solid and hopefully catch them on the break, which we did.
It was an overall fantastic performance, both attacking and defensively. Obviously the goal probably that UCD scored you might be slightly disappointed with, but after that you've seen the likes of Chambers there tucking in a fullback and getting up and down the line, and he's played a huge part in that result tonight. You must be delighted with the performance and the effort of the players.
Every single one of them were just work so hard. It's not easy. Like, football's not easy. To come here to beat UCD 5-1 is tough. So the boys had to, and especially in this heat, so they had to put in a shift tonight, which they did. All of them worked hard, done jobs that the players don't like doing, working, pressing, running back, going with runners, all of that, brilliant. Putting their bodies on the line when the ball's around the box. Tristan about 4 or 5 blocks, not allowing crosses, not allowing their players any space, because they are a good team. So to come here, to get that result, and to limit them really in the second half to not many chances at all, that's the most pleasing thing.
I think any young fella that's played football in this country or Gaelic football has heard the saying, let the ball do the work on a day like that. Was there any cliches like that from yourself thrown out before the game?
No, let the ball do the work. We had to do the work. The ball wasn't going to do that much work. We knew they're a good team. They've got good players. So we knew we had to work. We had to match the midfield. We had to not allow them any space. And also, we created it. We had about 4 or 5 good efforts as well. Apart from that, So just pleasing all-round performance was excellent.
Your team looked extremely threatening from set pieces tonight. The likes of Daniel O'Reilly getting on plenty of headers there. Verdon, McDonald. Is that a huge bonus to have in the team? That ability?
We don't do loads of work on it. We do a little bit of work. It's all about delivery, really, isn't it? If the ball doesn't come in, then the boys can't head it. So Dylan's got, he's been putting in some amazing crosses at the moment, and the boys are getting on the end of it. I thought they could have done a little bit better if I'm being critical of them, Mick and Dan, but they're getting on the end of it, which is a plus side at the moment.
And again, we're starting to mention him every week, but Mick Kelly's distribution from the back is just a huge weapon for Longford to have going forward.
Yeah, he can pick a pass out on a volley from 40 yards, 50 yards. So, like I say, that's an asset. He's got vision. He can see. He can pick a pass out. So it's brilliant to have him, and it gives the boys up front a little bit of encouragement. They can make the runs, and he'll pick them out.
In those conditions out there, it was certainly a drain and effort for your team, but how important was it to have that 12th man behind them tonight? The atmosphere here is one of the best I've seen in years for Longford Town.
It was brilliant. You come here again. We say it every week. The fans have been fantastic, home and away. It's just brilliant for the lads. If you're winning 5-1, there's no one here. It's not really the same, innit? When the crowd are cheering and getting behind you, pushing you on to get the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and hopefully we put on a show for them today, and they loved it and they deserve it.
There was chants coming out there I haven't heard in years, in all honesty. But with that in mind, how important is the home game next week against Cove? A lot of people will obviously be tipping Longford to win that one in the build up to the game, but it's a huge game, and it's the sort of game where if you let points slip in that one, it just throws away results like tonight, really.
Exactly. We've said it every week. We say it. We need to go on to the next one. We need to go. If we're serious about trying to go up, you have to go and win matches, and so we have to go and try and win it. Cove, we were 2-0 up against Cove at home in the first game, and they clawed it back. So we don't want that to happen again. We want to get the win, and but it won't be easy. Cove are very difficult to beat, hard to beat. So. We're going there again. The boys will be full of confidence though, and hopefully 1 or 2 new faces to add to it as well. So it'll be a good challenge.
Did we see the goal of the season tonight from Shane Elworthy?
I think he scored a cracker of a goal. He's convincing me he didn't try to cross it, because I've seen Shane shooting. But no, it was an excellent finish. Great vision from him, and he deserved that, because he's another one of the lads who put in such a shift tonight, and he has got that quality as well, as you see for some of the balls he was putting in the box were unbelievable. So he deserved that goal.
Longford, after that result tonight, only 6 points behind UCD now. Is the title on, Neale?
Yeah, we've said from the start, you know, we've always felt that we're good enough to win the league. We've said that from the start. We've played, every team we've played haven't been miles better than us, or, you know, we've been even from, or we've beat them. So, you know, if you're going to go up, usually it's the best team that goes up. So we think we're one of the best teams in the league. So there's no reason why we can't go on and win it. But we have to put in a shift like we did tonight.
Finally, we do these video interviews every week to try and promote what Longford Town are doing at the moment, and with your comments there that the league title is most certainly on now for Longford, would you like to give a message to the people of Longford to come out and support the team for the remainder of the season?
Yeah, definitely. We need everybody in Longford to come out and support us. I mean, like we had tonight, there was a good contingent there tonight supporting us, cheering us on, and that helps us, it spurs us on. 5 goals tonight against a team at the top of the league, so we need everybody in Longford to get behind us and cheer us on. It does help.
Perfect. Neale, thanks very much. Well done.
Shake your hand.